sin. If my throat wasn't choked, I could shout at the top of my voice, but I know no one is listening. Submission, I know I could repent. Anything to not repeat as my body is rent and bent. I feel it, and the soles of my feet are aching. March defeated like a soldier's retreat, enveloping my thoughts, wrapping round my neck like pincers of some hidden creatures. Some dark thing awakened, crawling in my soul. I feel goosebumps like static rays on my skin, eyes masked in shrouds, hands wrapped in black silk. I hook it to my wrist, and all I taste is black milk, sour tang from the iron of my own blood, sticking to my gums like a sucker punch. Teeth crushed and my legs are heavy as lead. Run brain said, but I'm already as good as dead. Barbed wire in my chest, up in air like no tunnel vision fades. My last sign of hope disappears like wisps of smoke. I choke as I'm trying to breathe under trees made of evergreen. I'm suffocated and gagged, chopped up, castrated and buried on wasteland in plastic bags.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud, where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
Good evening. Late start, just pissing into the wind really with this one. I'm not sure anyone's going to show up because I've not told anyone that we're streaming. But here we are, and we're going to do what I said we were going to do, which is talk to these Yankees.
I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George. My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl.
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
I'm sure that's how we opened. Do you want to go here?
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
No, I haven't. Is it nearby?
I'm not sure.
Sounds awful romantic. The Bull's Head Hill.
I'm just trying to, instigate a thing. What's this all
about? Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot.
Mm-hmm. Look at this photograph.
Have you seen this man before?
No. A friend of yours?
No, not really.
It's my daughter.
Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The
Dwayne?
Holy something and the Holy something else, I can't quite recall. I read a little of it.
And?
Seemed like a lot of hooey to me.
Very good.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Pearl.
Me? Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering.
No doubt.
My husband and I run a greetings card company in a cute little place called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little?
Jokes, presumably.
Is your husband around, Pearl?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, he is. Sorry to disappoint you.
No.
Have you met the taxi man, Ultar?
Heavens, yes. What a big man. Very muscular.
But you didn't go for a ride.
Why, George, you're absolutely the most... Oh, you mean a taxi ride?
Jesus Christ, Pearl.
Dwayne wasn't interested, so it didn't happen.
Have you talked to the boy on the bric-a-brac stand?
Oh, you've met him? His name's Nejo, you know. Oh, he's just so cute, I could die. I'd love to bundle him up and take him back to Ohio.
Sounds a
He
bit
might
kidnappy,
not,
that.
thank you.
I'm looking for something ancient, you know. Something to impress the folks back home. The poor boy was trying to do his best, but we still haven't found anything.
I feel that the plaster of Paris might come in handy with this one. Not sure.
I've got some plaster of Paris.
That's nice, dear.
Yeah, about as interested as I would be.
What do you make of this grease paint stained tissue?
Oh, it's grease paint. I thought somebody had gaudy taste in makeup.
Nah, fam.
I liked her too much to zap her with the buzzer. Do you know what this is?
Lord, no. It looks painful, though.
Could be, depends on
It's
how
a
you use
sewer
it.
key.
Who'd want to break into a sewer?
Me!
What does this mean to you?
Gosh, is this some sort of psychological test?
No.
Oh, well, in that case,
Oh,
it's
there
a
we go.
red ball.
Have you ever heard of anybody calling himself Merlin?
Merlin?
No, Merlin. Merlin. There's an O in there.
Moulin?
You haven't, have you?
No, darling. No Moulins.
Very good, see you later.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
I feel like, where's he going? I feel like at some point he starts thinking I'm a spy. What's wrong with his face?
Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son.
Like half of it's...
Always got time
Oh.
for a fellow American. The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy, I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's George Stobart.
Call me Mr. Stobart. What?
I saw a medieval picture of a woman. Royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces. What do you think of that?
I think you should be in therapy.
Reasonable.
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are 2 different things, boy.
Very cryptic.
I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
I'm sorry, this
In
business?
this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please. Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the problem.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head.
Okay.
What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens.
Huh, there you go.
Have you talked to Nejo?
Nejo? He's the youngster on that junk stand, right? Yeah, we've met him. He's a smart kid. Speaks 4 languages, and he's never had a day's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not gonna find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them door stands.
Yep.
Have you met Ultar?
Almost luxurious air-conditioned taxi ride, mister.
Yeah, the cabbie.
Tried to pull a bunko
The
on
fuck
us.
was that?
Take us on a wild goose chase off into nowhere.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
Can't say as I have. Where's that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Bull's Head, huh? I must remember that. Sounds scenic.
You're a long way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
You could.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kinda lags to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why?
Just because.
Ow! You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
Well, of course he will.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company.
Fucking
Yep.
yes, we
We're
did know
based in
that.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland. Pearl said you're in Akron.
What was that?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around, looking for bargains.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
Okay, good. Got some plaster of Paris.
Look, I've got some plaster of Paris.
Yeah.
Yes,
I've got a
yes
picture
indeed,
of me
Trev.
shaking hands with George Bush.
Hello.
Of course, that was back in '76.
Look at this photograph.
Have you seen this man before?
Maybe. Where'd you get it?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Sure. I'm always
Well,
picking up
I mean,
photos of
obviously,
complete
there
strangers
aren't
and then
any.
asking around.
Ow! Damn
Silly
it!
man.
There. I've got another picture of a
Tell you, you gotta wait like the rest of us until like
Maybe
next
I'll
year.
ask around about this one.
You'll cope.
What do you think of this grease paint stained tissue?
You've been hanging around with actors?
Now, having it in your cart and having it actually exist are two very different things.
Shake hands, Dwayne.
Why?
I'm just being friendly.
Let's just be friendly by keeping our hands to ourselves. Yeah?
What do you make of this?
A manhole lifting key. So?
Hey, how come you recognize it?
Hey, how come you're carrying it?
Yeah, well, let's just drop the subject, shall we? Do you know the name Merlin?
Nope.
Another chance. What are they? Are they doing
Look at
rollouts?
this.
So like they've actually got something
Big
just
deal.
staggering the orders. Good luck to you, man.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
9 o'clock. That's going to be like 2, 3 in the morning for me, innit? I think. 4 rollouts. Fun.
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
3 hours. So yeah, 2 a.m.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's
Lady?
a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
I met an interesting guy earlier, a cab driver.
Ah, that would have to be Utar, a barbaric sort of chap.
Oh, he's not that bad.
You know how he speaks in Pidgin English? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
Who's the guy selling the kebabs?
Oh, that's Arto, a miserable blighter.
That's what that fucking weird smell is.
He
That
doesn't
kind of
seem
smell.
very
This
happy.
bastard.
He never eats.
Switch things.
Day in, day out.
Blah.
Tastes like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does
What,
he
me
speak
or
any
you?
English?
Not
Aye, Collie.
cogently, no.
You need to come around and play
This
video games
blaster
with
was
me
very
on
useful
Twitch
in
at some
Ireland.
point, you know, dude.
Really? Your fund of travelers' tales never ceases to enthrall me.
Lockdown is miserable enough.
Have you seen this man before?
We've
No,
already
sir.
done all these,
I'm
haven't we?
glad to
Seriously,
He wants
do
his
you
ball.
really think this thing's so great?
take it away.
Resi, you out your mind?
Tempter.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle
He's waiting
pip,
for a new Resi.
sir.
Try playing the Resi 2 remake when that came out, and then we got stuck and we're like, oh, you know what, fuck this game. What am I doing here? Meow.
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was.
Give the ball to the cat. No. Electrocute the cat. Plaster of Paris on the cat. Smash the head in of the cat. Ring the bell. What the hell was that? Hang on. Hello. Excellent bartering going on. Right, I don't know what I am doing. We're going this way though.
I figured going out into the countryside was
Yeah.
a pretty good way to get lost.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Swap you some porn for a PS4 classic. We talk to this dude.
Hello, sir. Lovely carpet.
Yes, they are. And you're completely irrelevant.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yes, yes. Carpets, yes?
What do you think of this?
Hello, sir. Lovely carpet.
Yeah,
Ma'a salama.
if you say so. Okay, so I can't get in here.
By staring hard at the notice and squinting, I discovered I couldn't understand a word of it. Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Got it all. You know what he probably does.
Could you tell me what that sign means?
It's a door stay shut until brush come back. Signed, the management.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
Manager buy lovely new toilet brush, leaves it by wash basin for 10 minutes, come back, it's been stolen. Not even out of wrapper. He damn cross. Lock up toilet and say,
He does not
nobody
have that
use
kind.
fine pristine toilet until brush given back. We say, what we do till then, eh? He say, cross legs and use superior willpower.
And that's what you've been doing?
No, Ultar use bucket.
Have you met the American couple?
Have Ultar met them? Have Ultar met them? Yes, Ultar have
You
met
absolutely
them.
cannot
And
get it.
They most ungenerous. Ultar offer to show them wonders of countryside. They say, is there anything ancient? Ultar say, yes, of course. Nature is ancient. They say, no, anything ancient made by men. And Ultar say, have you seen Taxi? Fan belt older than Ozymandias. Ha 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 ha! But they gone.
Hilarious.
Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah,
most
yeah, he did that.
extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
See you
Right,
around,
so we need to find a
Ultar.
brush.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
Shut up. I need to find a brush to get into the toilet. Who's got a brush? Him! That's it! He's got the toilet brush. That's it. He's using it to clean his meat. Or his
Suddenly,
grill.
I realized the horrific truth. The guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet brush.
Yeah, all that. Same difference.
I'd value your opinion on this, sir.
Why is my door making this noise?
Buy kebab. None?
What do you make of this, sir?
You buy kebab. You buy kebab.
Oh, this guy.
What do you make?
You buy...
I think I know what to do.
Well,
Thinking about it,
goodbye.
I think this is where we go
Have a
and
nice
ask.
day.
Need you. If that's that child, I'm gonna go nuts.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
Yeah, you need 15,000 on your own, Cully. That's how that works. Who's that?
Is that your father lurking
Oh.
in the back of the stand?
He is indeed a roaring fellow. Ayub's his name.
You don't sound like you respect him very much.
Don't I? Not only do I respect him, I rather like him. For all his bluster, we get on very well.
It's giant beer o'clock.
Look, this is going to sound a bit strange, but I need Arthur's brush.
What? The brush he bastes the kebabs with?
Yes.
Let me find some dirty postcards
Cully,
for you instead.
Trev
Nijo, this is
requested.
serious. Ardo stole that
Lego
brush
Island.
from a friend, and I want to
Pretty
get it
sure
back.
Mario Kart
Perhaps I
64
could
and
help
was it
you,
Mario
old
64 in
chap.
general?
Maybe.
There's my child.
Perhaps.
Maybe
Supposed
what?
to be in bed sleeping.
Perhaps what?
I do not wish to seem mercenary, sir, but I am a merchant, and merchants trade.
You better be in bed, kid.
Merchant? This isn't Sears and Roebuck here.
Well, if you're going to be disagreeable,
No, you're right.
Shut the
what
door.
would you like?
Go to
I
bed.
seem to recall that you have something that might alleviate my boredom. A globe of delight, a Rubicon spheroid
Bed.
of heavenly pleasure.
You mean the ball, don't you?
A tiny
Not yet, I haven't, no. Can't get him to
cellular
work.
form that barely spans my hand, yet promises hours of amusement.
If you mean the ball, why don't you just say so?
I need to get hold of a very
Can I have the
specific
ball
version of
back,
Mario
mister?
64. Nintendo 64 control pad wouldn't be bad either. USB one, they're about 15 quid. Lego Island, I can't get to run. I got it to load once and then never has it decided to load since. And Mario Kart is going to be very difficult to pull off. What did he ask?
All right, here you go.
Thank you, sir. People say bad things about Americans, but you're okay in my book.
What people? What bad things?
Never mind that now. Remember the brush?
Right, yes, the brush.
All you have to do with Arto is be polite. It lightens his day, makes it all worthwhile for him again.
How
Fucking
can
hell.
I be polite to the guy when
You know
I
what,
can't
and I'll
speak
play
a
it.
word of Syrian?
Arabic.
Again,
That's
I'll
what I
probably
meant.
wait till...
Simply memorize this.
Is it next year
phrase.
that GoldenEye 25 comes out?
Il Kalb.
Il
Someone's been
Akil
remaking
Close
GoldenEye
enough.
from the ground
Now,
up.
go over to Arto and deliver those
sure I've
funny
shown you this.
words even unto
Looks
his
mint.
delicate ear. He won't be able to do enough for you.
Really?
Really.
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nijo.
No, sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why
Playing
do
it
you
on the
keep
easiest
it?
setting, of course.
It's not mine. It just rests where it pleases. And today, it pleases to rest there. As Kipling would say, it is a cat that walks by itself.
Fiercely independent.
And it smells.
Okay,
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
this better work.
Hello again, sir.
Hello. Kebab?
Il Akul Kalb?
Filthy. Bad, bad. I'll kill you.
Whoa! Calm down. I just... Feet, do your thing.
Night night, James. Fucking coming at me with a blade. Should I save? Am I about to actually get stabbed up? Oh, for God's sake. You must stop doing that, game. Better. Look at this dude with his socks and sandals, honest to God. Wish he'd walk with a little bit more urgency.
What the heck did you tell me to tell him?
Patience,
Yes, James.
sir.
Patience.
Whatever that means.
Patience? I've been chased by a homicidal kebab seller, and you expect me to be patient?
But consider, sir, while you were running from the irate Arto wasn't using the brush.
Hold on. Are you telling me that I've been used as a diversionary tactic?
Your brush, sir.
I can't believe that you put me on that kebab seller's death list for a toilet brush.
The ends justified the means, sir.
Yeah, but I noticed it wasn't your butt that was on the line, though.
They also serve who only stand and wait, sir.
Oh, spare me.
Right, well I got the toilet brush.
So long,
anyways, that's
Mijo.
good.
Toodle peep, sir.
I wish he just walked straight across instead of up here really slowly to then go across really slowly. I'll double click so that it goes quicker. And it does not go quicker. What the hell was that? James just dropped the fucking tablet. Here, lad, have a toilet brush.
Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back. The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning and detergent before go around my, you bend.
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know. Oh, yes, indeedy.
Yes, bog brush. Does mean we can get into the toilet though now. And I believe, if memory recalls,
I knew the
steal
door
a hand
was
towel.
locked. I'd need the key to get in there.
Luckily you have the key. Did you not think to do that on your own? Give me that. But give it some more. Maybe I just remember it exists. Maybe it's the chain I need. Good.
Oops.
This is fine. Use the chain on the towels. No? Stinky cheese. I hate cheese. No you don't. That's why you eat cheeseburgers. What the hell am I meant to do with this chain? Wait, I need the towel to make the fan belt go.
Maybe not.
No? Shut up. For God's sake, this is gonna be tedious. Maybe I have to go back, do something else, and then come back here. Weird. Oi, lad.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
I've got this.
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
It means that somewhere somebody can't flush the toilet.
Reasonable.
I've got the keys to a toilet here.
Executive washroom?
Not exactly. Have you had any dealings with the kebab seller?
Absolutely not. Pearl's already had one attack of Montezuma's revenge.
She shat herself,
Okay,
everybody.
well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Can we not talk to him anymore? Is he done? For God's sake. Try and get this in a quick order. That's bothered the cat. Yeah, boy. See that? Remembered things. And the only reason I remember that is because I saw his ball bounce off over there. Laughing. We'll have this. Cheeky little freebie. And we'll give it to Pearl.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
How about this fine statuette?
Oh, George, that'd be ideal, except, I don't know. It looks new, George. You wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Good God, no, Pearl. Nothing could be further from my mind.
Okay. How do we make this look old? Forget all that stuff.
I've got to
then.
go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
We just stick it down the toilet. Use this something? Grease paint.
The grease paint had worked magic. Now it looked like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
Baller. Give it to
Hello
her.
again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, Matt, that's just what I've been looking for. Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Ah, well, that's because... You see, that's because the first one I showed you was a modern copy of this one. And I
My
sought
God, they're
out
just
the
everywhere.
artist who
Trevor,
done
you
the
about, mate?
copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, George, how can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. Believe me. Would you like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying
Rapid.
the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Okay.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
That seemed to work before I actually unclicked, so that's fun.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime. I mean,
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Here you go.
And here you go.
Thanks for the money, Dwayne. This'll come in real handy.
I ought to be thanking you for finding this Roman statuette.
Now we have money.
Okay, well,
so I don't
I'll see you around, Dwayne.
I don't need to send them
How
on a
nice.
taxi? I thought I did. Oh well, they were still part of me getting towards the taxi, weren't they? So, let's do it. I don't think we're that far from the end of the game at this point, to be honest. Dollary dues, let's go.
Hello again.
Pray,
About Bull's Head Hill.
are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh? Okay, it's a deal. Here's the cash.
Ah, most splendid. As you say, the cash price moolah is correct.
That's exactly what we
Mister,
said.
we make with haste.
Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging Army surplus truck.
Yes?
Ah, okay. I'll be along in a minute.
That's where we find out that we need to get the... Look at his shoes.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
Okay, maybe we don't need the fucking towel then. Unless I'm going to go back and get the keys again to go and get the towel. Maybe the chain's good enough to do it.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
That is me. Let's go.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes, most assuredly. Most entirely splendid taxi in all Marib.
It looks like an old army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your jet hearses. You have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be.
About
Any
40
vehicle,
tons
really.
by the look of it.
There, you have hit the nail in the nutshell.
Okay, already,
Yes,
let's
yes, I
go.
have.
Regrettably not, most esteemed pair. There is a minor problem of a tiny nature. The fan belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage for a replacement.
How long is that gonna take?
1 day, maybe 6.
I can't wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I'll think of something.
Yeah, like this chain.
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain? You're sure strange cookie, mister, yes?
Yes, yes I am.
Bye for now, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
Wait, cancel. That dude's got a thingamajiggy. Immediately go back. Oh. It's just highlighting him from his purse. Fine. Fine, moving on. Take the goddamn keys. Do all that stuff I did before, but again. Isolation. Fair enough. Oh man, I don't know what to do here. Just go another piss.
I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it.
For a minute I thought he was going to talk about drinking out of the toilet, but you know, whatever works. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey Jess. You did get the band. You got him. You certainly deleted his message at any rate. Why can you hear Christmas carols? I don't know. Are you next to a stereo that is playing Christmas carols? Or are you referring to the sparkly noise that happens when I do this? No. No Christmas carols. Absolutely not. There might have been an advert bleeding through from next door, but I find that very surprising, considering it's Netflix. Either that, or you're dreaming. Can we not just break this bastard thing? Just keep using it until it runs through. Except it's... I'm telling you, guy. Chain is involved here somehow. I'm gonna cheat, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, all of this. Really, it was that simple. There are 2 keys on there, to be fair. If I'd looked at it, I probably could have just seen that. What a tit. Christmas, yes indeed. How many presents have you bought? I have bought 0. And we are running out of time.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys.
Where are we at,
So I
like,
left them on the bar.
fucking nearly 5 weeks away, little over 5 weeks. Jesus, man. Not about this life. Giant can of facts.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Giving out sperms and
Is
facts.
this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing.
Just
Yes.
jizzing on someone's face and going, that's high in protein. And farts, yeah, classic.
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in 2 lengthways, and gave me half back. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... Serviceable, yes? Very serviceable indeed.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes?
Yes. We get on with it. A few hours later. Someone is doing a spying. Awful lot of spying. Jesus, George, take your time, lad. It's called Broken Sword, child.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
Maybe there is not to
I
do.
damaged that tree enough for one day.
Okay, moving on. There is no moving on, is there? This is the area. Okay. Oh, okay. Stick and towel? Stick and towel, that's much safer.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Safe as houses, that, George. Safe as
Well,
houses.
that looked really safe. But I had no choice.
You
I
had plenty of
hadn't
choice. You could use that big
anticipated going
metal pole
mountaineering
you've
when
been
I'd
lumping
come to
around all
Syria.
over the world. Let's do a save before we get murdered for something. Oh my days, George. Take your time. Why don't you? We are at end game here.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But
But I
hey,
did it
what the
anyway.
heck? I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
Do yourself a favour and pull it, George.
I took a firm hold of the ring, and tried
Ring.
not to think of death traps, and pulled.
Pull the ring.
Whoa there!
Pickle. That plank is loose. Alright. Oh, puzzles. Dead Indiana Jones, watch out.
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again.
And this is what happened to him.
Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
It's cool though, we do better puzzling than he does.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration.
I bet he was pretty warm as well.
Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones.
You just did it. Oh, okay. Thank you, James.
I searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around
Everybody
better
is
equipped.
dead, Dave.
I've done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse. But as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way. I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
And I
Hey.
got...
What's this? I'd found some kind of lamp.
We are nowhere near
A
the end of the
very
game. I
old
forgot all that
lamp
stuff at the
made from a
bloody
very
church
hard
back in
glass.
France.
That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
Laughing.
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In accidenta sita est in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
Monday. What's Monday? That rings a bell. Not the day, obviously. With an accent. Is it Monday? No. Monday. It's a name of a character in something.
I couldn't think of anything to do with this statue.
Yes, exactly, Trev.
Apart from scaring small children with it.
I mean, you should
A
try.
stone head bearing 3 bearded faces.
Sound
It was
familiar?
a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries. The
Ruh-roh.
mouth's opening. It must be Ultar.
Or-
My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar, don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are!
Unfortunately for you, George.
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in a most unusual place.
I am taking my shoes off again.
Do not make any sudden moves.
Enjoy your 10-100,
I have
pal.
no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men
Get
tell
the
no
socks off.
tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what
I'm
if
going
I
to have a
don't
lovely
want to
shower
talk?
tomorrow.
Then I shall, most regrettably,
Don't know what I'm sharing now, just
have
letting
to
you know.
kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot. You would not suffer.
Oh, that's good.
Suffer.
Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
Oh, well, at least we saved relatively recently, eh? For when I screw this up.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Yes.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much.
That says,
The
I suspected
Templars
as
were not
much.
ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
No.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. X marks the spot.
Come now. Do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Does it?
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies.
Does it?
Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
Why
I
don't you
regret
make me
that we
realise,
must end this here
and we'll be cool.
now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart. A rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck?
Because you would jump off the cliff, wouldn't you? Take his fucking gun or something, surely. Fuck's sake, what a lunatic.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say,
I must say, that's
I'd
what
have
that
enjoyed
says.
Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Yeah, well, holiday, innit?
I'd better get back to the quest.
Right. Why does it want me to go to the police? I don't want to go to... I want to go there. There. That's where I want to go. Fuck you. Police station. Let's do a save. And I will go for a toilet. Back in a mo. Likewise confirmed. 10-4, if you will. Let's put that music back up, which is definitely playing. Cool, that's as far as it wants to go. Right. Not sure why it's so obsessed with me going to the police station. So what could possibly be the key?
The priest was still busy with the chalice.
How is he still
So
busy
I
cleaning?
decided to have
He said
another look
it would
around
take
the
no
church.
time. He said it would be no time to do that. Be very fast. I've been to Syria and back, and he's still not finished. Fucking waste, man. Get that in there immediately.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove. Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. Hey!
Oh good. 3 lens elements need to be slid to the correct position within the circle so that when aligned they create a clear image. Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the number tab and you just move stuff about, yeah? Like that. I like look at his little baby face before you put the helmet on him. Is that as far as that goes? And look, you see.
The distortions came
Nailed it.
sharply into focus. It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake. And below him a date in Roman numerals. A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. M.
I feel like that puzzle wasn't part of the original game then.
XIV. That's
Thanks, mate.
1314.
It's your validation that I do this for. Dickhead, are you done? I think you might be done.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wool tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
The good.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
Blown out in
You have
war.
a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war.
See,
It was
I
as
remember these
old
things.
as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man. That's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Yes.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meum lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Good. Glad that we
Catch
dealt
you
with this.
later.
Thank you.
Au
Bye.
revoir, monsieur.
Cheers for polishing me cup for fucking like a week.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake.
I told you
There
it was
was
that
no
one.
name on it, but the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Well, I'd hope so, innit? Fuck. No. Jumble of letters are carved on the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references comprising of the name of a book, followed by the chapter and verse in Latin numerals. That sounds easy. So, for example, Luke chapter 8, verse 2 will be displayed as Luke 8:2. You must find and highlight all the verse references. Highlight the full verse reference and the letters will stay lit. Otherwise, the letters will fade. George will read the verse references once they're highlighted. Right, well, Psalms straight away. No? Psalms. blinking 12, 21. Psalms 12, 21. Sure.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant
Or
something.
22,
If I
21.
examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
What did he say? Look at other tombs to get more clues. I don't want to do that. Can we not just guess? There is no guessing, is there?
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was...
Oh, fuck me. Fine. It's not fine, is it? It's not fine.
Psalms 20. Not much to go. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Examine the tomb more closely. So, well, this is it, so... Where are the numbers at, basically? Here's another Psalms. Let's have that one. 32 and 7.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
Alright, this has got... some. Not sure how far along it goes. Horribilis. 19 and 9. Oh, fuck. Ribilis. 19 and 9. No. Well, Corinthians, that's a given, isn't it? Corinthians 4 and 5.
Corinthians 14:5.
Monday. That feels good. All of that. No. Here's Wrexham Monday. About that. Colour it in better. How many am I meant to get? It's a tricky boy, this. I'm going to come out and actually look, aren't I? Goddamn stupid. Can you hear that? Her telling off the cat. You know why? Because the cat's being a knob. There's nothing else to see here, is there? I've got to do it like this. Just fucking tell me. You're not going to tell me, are you? Great. We're going to be here forever. Oh no, it's because I need to get through that first. Cheating? How does this work? We know how it works. Yep. There are 4. Yeah, but what's the other one? There's another Psalms. I can hear outside now. The cat must be eating the fucking Christmas lights again.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant... If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Yes, Psalms. I know, I grew up in church, remember, dude. Because I couldn't see another Psalms.
The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
I still don't see another Psalms.
Corinthians 14:5.
Where is the other Psalms? There is not another Psalms. Unless it's going down, but why would it be doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Not a fucking word search, is it? Or is it? Who could possibly guess at this point? See, there's only a P here and a P up here that I've not used, I think. So how is it fucking Psalms? Oh, John. I'm an idiot. The word is John. Cool. I don't see a John either. I see a Joram. I don't see a John. Oh wait, no, there it is. It is going fucking down. Taking the piss out of me, aren't you?
John 4:11. There were no more references to find, but a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something.
Psalms
32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1.
Yeah, I feel like these puzzles
4:5,
are part of the director's cut. They've just added them in.
and
Normally you
just
click on that and you just say
one
this
more.
shit.
Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcellos arms were already on the manuscript. Note, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Cool. Maybe talk to him instead of going off to find a Bible. Little bit of the Bible.
Hello again, Father.
Hey.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Yeah, it is pleasant, isn't it? Oh,
Is the right hand...
Oui, monsieur.
useless.
Catch you later.
Au revoir.
Dylan said. Okay, who's got a Bible? I mean, I know the answer to that question. The woman in Spain. You're not going to make me go all the way to Spain to look at a Bible, though, are you, game? That is lit. It's not going to let me. Phew. It still really wants me to go to the police department, doesn't it? But let's not. I feel like I might sneeze in a minute. I'll see you.
I solved another puzzle.
Fucking hell, there you go.
You did?
Well, I guess
Excuse
I did.
me.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
1314.
What does that mean?
It was the day when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was
Thank you.
hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man surrounded by flames.
It seems to me the answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues. Sometimes I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they?
Yeah, but you're a fucking joke, aren't you?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Because I'm a glutton for punishment.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a
Useless.
knight with a crystal ball. The Knight Scroll bears through my teaching.
So he's not gonna, like, step up
There's a guy working
on the
on
stuff
a
that he's
loom.
worked out.
There's a woman looking at the reflection.
Look there.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
Thanks, James. Told you to go to sleep, though. Go
It's
sleep.
Shani.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's
It's 5 past
incredible.
midnight. Should 100% be
looks
asleep.
as good as new.
No. You found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Unbelievable. How rude. And none of this is relevant.
I'd better get back.
Yeah, let's... I guess we better go and see the police then. Wait, no, that's flashing now. Let's go and see the flipping police. There's no reason to be here. The boss man's not about. I'm not talking to Moo. Sod off. Let's talk to this jumbly bastard.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been?
Look at a small
Nico
piece of
said
beard
you
that
were
carries on
away.
I
flicking
just
up out of
returned
my
from
beard
Syria.
and going into my mouth.
Syria?
It's really
On the trail
annoying.
of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Yay, Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Yeah, sure. Why
While
not?
I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue.
Fucking
It was like a
pagan
head
blood.
with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds...
Made 2
it
mistakes,
could be
sorry.
Baphomet,
Can you help me
the
find
idol described by
a
the
sleeping
Templars.
mask?
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came
Two
from the
secs.
evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Nerval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Just wait for them to stop talking, I'll come
That's
up.
right.
Right. Coming. well, that was an absolute waste of time. Let's get on with it. I don't think we're that far from finishing, so let's just crack on.
That is...
Okay, well, let's not do that then.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
What did he even say? A lot of pages of stuff here. Baphomet statue was recently found in Paris at the Institute. Blah, blah, blah. Apparently, it's covered in Templar symbols. Okay, let's go and check that out. Signed to Baphomet. Oh no, no, there is some way to go. This guy is going to be relevant. Probably need his paint pot. We need to get rid of this dude. Oh, and it involves the telephone. It's a bloody nightmare. We need to get his key. That's what we use the last of the Plaster of Paris for.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Okay. Can I have the key? Need to go for a wee. Probably turn the heating on as well to dry the plaster at some point.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui.
Blech.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
I assume one of these keys is the relevant one I actually need. Check this out.
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key. The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Did you just say the same thing twice but in a different order? Flipping heck.
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea. With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster.
Probably use the
You
tap
can't
then.
make a cast without wetting the plaster. But wet plaster alone does not make a cast. I used the dryer to speed up the process.
The process that was, for some reason, was absolutely rapid in Ireland.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key.
And this is why we need that dude's
fragile
paint.
to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal.
Don't worry,
Then
we'll deal with it.
again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Indeed, let's go. Probably give that dude his keys back so he doesn't kick off.
Hi again.
What is it?
Yeah, I just want to give you your
Here's
keys
the
back now.
keys.
Merci, monsieur.
I don't think I even need to bother talking to this
Talk to
guy
you
if I
later.
can remember what the
Au
puzzles
revoir,
are.
monsieur.
Let's see if we can get away with just doing it.
Hey,
Nope.
monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah.
Put on you, motherfucker.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
Namely, can I use your paint pot?
I made this key out of plaster.
How thrilling. How clever. How pointless.
Yeah, but bloke, you know what,
You're
whatever.
doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
Indeed.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Yeah?
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Oh, Jesus.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Go on.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Fair.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
This dude?
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Playing a different point and click game. Someone should really make a broken sword like side one where you play as that dude. Why has no one done that? If he's going around asking loads of questions, clearly that means someone's playing as him. Why isn't it me? Jane?
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Why have we still got it then?
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
It is, isn't it? I forgot to say, look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Get it in there.
I've
Get
got
it
a
in there.
sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Have you ever seen
Nice.
anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing. Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Fair point.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Right, for real though, I'm going to need that paint, so I'm going to need you to fuck right off, pal. That's what I need the phone for.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
The phone?
Couleur.
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, Georges. What's happening?
I'm at the
Nothing, just wanted to
excavation,
hear your voice,
but
darling.
they won't let me in.
Damn. We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Laughing.
Hi, it's me again.
I seem to recall this bit taking me and Krusty fucking ages.
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Indeed. All the smoke from moving away from his face during any of that. Good. Just shove your whole hand in there. Yeah, that looks fine.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Good.
Hi again.
What is it?
Bathroom.
I need to use the,
Again? Already?
Yes,
I have
already.
this
Let's
problem.
go. Get on with it.
Never mind. Here's the key.
Thank you.
Now, I'd substituted
That's
the
a gold
key
key.
for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
What am I meant to weigh the fucker down somehow? That's probably fine. Here you go, have your keys back. Honestly, they're fine.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was.
Oh, for God's
Painted
sake.
plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let me just go back to the toilet real quick while I
The door
puzzle
was
this one out.
locked.
Are you serious, George? You locked it behind you? Bloody hell.
The
Okay.
thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
How the fuck do we solve this one?
I didn't need to use this.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
I need to switch these back.
Maybe not.
No, right, so I've definitely got to work this one out then. Throw some extra plaster on it, it'll be fine. Put this chain on it. Put this grease on it. Put this electricity on it. This is ridiculous. Boil it. Flush it. Put it in the sink. Oh, for God's sake, put it on the dryer. For some reason. Put it in that. What is this? Who cares? Try it. What is it then?
I didn't want any coal.
Are you sure, though? Are you absolutely positive? Oh, right, yeah. I told you the thermostat had something to do with it. What up, Nittle? How's it going? And what a lovely way to
Couldn't
to greet
imagine
me.
what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
You didn't what?
I couldn't imagine.
Well, we better talk to him then.
Hi again.
What is it?
So, what exactly
cold?
are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me sharing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground. What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
"Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?"
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
What if it's not a
The
test?
guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
God.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui? You have...
A
Itchy
sudden
balls.
urge to sing. Care to join me?
No, no singing in here.
Okay.
Have you seen this man before? You have?
No,
Good.
I got this plaster from Ireland.
not an exciting souvenir.
No, but it's the best I've got.
Look, a tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
You dickhead.
This gadget is a sewer key.
So it is.
This is going
Do you
well.
recognize this name?
Merlin. No?
After the amount of trouble I'd been through to get that key, I wasn't about to share with the guard how clever I'd been. I couldn't give him the keys. The false... He was... Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Right. But he won't fuck with this.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
For fuck's sake.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Cheat some more. I've done the key bit already. I'm fucked now, aren't I? Have I broken it?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved.
Oh, this isn't good, is it?
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't... The phone... He was...
You're gonna have to
Talk to
switch
you
him back
later.
out then,
What?
George, you flipping moron. Bro. I've not saved in a while either, have I? Oh no. Been too clever for my own good here. Done it in the wrong order. Shite.
Hey, don't go with...
Fucking have him back then.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Do it
The
anyway.
thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Uh-huh. Turn it.
I couldn't imagine. The radiator was no one.
I fucking ruined this, haven't I?
Hi again.
Shit. Oh wait.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Talk to you later.
Au
Listen,
revoir.
not bad. Put your gloves on. Thank God I was this close to fucking reloading an old save then.
I turned the heating off.
And then walked away to watch.
As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
Absolutely ridiculous. So now what? I have to come back at
Hi again.
nightfall.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
I mean, there's other keys attached to it. I probably wouldn't notice.
Talk to you later.
Like in my
Au
regular
revoir,
hands.
monsieur.
Unless I fucking grabbed it and it cracked, you know, in my hand. Okay, cool. I've got the key to here. You want to let me in? No? Cool. We'll come back later then. How do I leave? Leaving doesn't appear to be an option. What? Well, this is just dumb, isn't it?
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
I don't know.
Be seeing you.
What is...
I don't know, this is Belle Nico. She'll probably have the answers. She's gonna
Hi,
tell me
Nico.
off
It's
for
me
that
again.
guy.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, George.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Yeah, we'll just stand back and wait. Why have we left?
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Why do we need to watch things develop? We just needed him out of the way. You know, so we could walk in the door.
Hey, you. It's the phone.
Yes, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Don't me, you elephantine oaf.
Well,
my job is
one of my all-time
important.
favourites too. Welcome, by the way, Greenhouse
They would
Drummer.
have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you.
I haven't played it in a good 7 years.
Why, you?
This looked set to
So,
carry on for some time.
I don't remember it too well.
It was too good
Just
an
thought I'd give it a
opportunity
shot.
to miss.
Big old slurp of facts for you, friend. Right, let's crack on. Trying my best not to use the hint system too much. Oh, belter. Thanks for the follow, dude. Might interest you to hear that I do plan on playing Broken Sword 2 after this. Not so much Broken Sword 3, because that's when it all started to go a bit shit, isn't it? I do need to get back to 4 at some point. We were recording that for a YouTube series at one point and just, you know, stopped. Fucking Trev, like it's your channel, mate. Fucking good mod though, good mod.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
It is true, and is it absolutely garbage? Oh, they flipping... Hang on, is that a... That's like a baboon skull. Bit weird. Whatever flex you want. Meanwhile,
Close
down
up,
here...
the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Okay, so what have you got that will bring it into focus, Joji? What about that? You want to get that involved? Yes, he does.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
I'm drinking Fax Royal Export. He's a big boy. It's only 0.6% more than regular Fax, but it's a big ass can and it's pretty too.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
That narrows it down, George, it really does. We don't have a lot of those churches here in England, you know, ones with square towers. Oh wait, no, that's a lot of them. Good. Pointless. I don't want to look at that stupid scroll, it is completely useless.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
Alright, we're going back to Spain, laughing. To Spain. And where is here, friend? Sudden close up of the coat of arms there. I don't even know where this... Well, it's Denmark, obviously, but I don't know if it's actually brewed in Denmark and imported. Let's try and work on going inside while I'm reading, shall we? Good, rapid. Let's get into a conversation then, why don't we? Just notice this belter sign here. Alcohol reduces driving ability. Really?
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
It is made in Denmark. By Unibrew.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet.
In the dirty
I don't
south.
even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
To be young and live in a world of moral outrage.
And there it goes. It's so hard to crush one of these. Fucking solid. Ah, lovely, right.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
Mouth immediately drying out.
You are sure?
Let's open
There can
a
be no
bog
mistake.
basic
The coat of
canistella.
arms on the chalice matches the one
Oh
on the
god,
tomb.
stupid lack of nails. Here we go.
You have my most profound thanks. I must
Einstock,
go
I'm not
as
familiar with that
soon
one.
as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough
Icelandic
scholar
brewery.
to know
Nice.
the Bible chapter and verse.
Right, I'm going to take
And
a wild
then,
stab in the dark
what
here and say you're
are
a
the
drummer.
quotations?
Is Greenhouse the band?
I forgot
Or
to
what's
ask
going
the
on here?
priest.
None of this is relevant now, is it?
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Cool, we need more secrets. I'm pretty sure there are none in here, which means it's back out into that thing where I'm pretty sure we need to use the candle snuffer, potentially on that window. Yes, thank you, Streamlabs, very helpful. Get me in there. Nothing of note out here, is there? Except for maybe just looking at the bitch.
Vasconcelos Mausoleum, where 5 Templars lie.
Lovely. First band about 16 years ago was called Greenhouse. And yep, you're a drummer. My heterosexual life partner and fellow Gracious Bear in our rap duo. He is also a drummer when he's in
Now
bands
what?
with actual instruments.
There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. It was too delicate to move.
Try smashing it instead. Hell's yeah, indeed.
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares on the lectern were just decorative again.
Oh, but bro, you need to play with this.
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
It needs to be lit. You need to get it down here somehow.
George Stobart, grave robber. No, I don't think so.
Taking some time off from music, but it's one of your deepest loves. Yeah, likewise. I just find it hard to get creative these days. That being said, we did put out a new single 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today.
George Stobart.
Oh, motherfucker, how do I make this shit work?
I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
You could use the stick though, couldn't you, George? There is something around here that makes this go. I do not want to cheat yet. I've got the Beyblade. Put the Beyblade on something else. We just bounce out of here with the Beyblade?
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum.
Yeah, but we can check those passages though, right? Can we take it to the old lady? Should you check it out? That might work. Oh fuck, he's so slow. Fucking hell, come on, George. Piss about in here. I bloody can.
It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
Alright, let's continue this theory before I start delving into the mirror one. Got those long legs, should be able to traverse a little quicker. You're damn right he should. Fucking waste, man.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
I am your guest, so I will.
Here's
Beyblade.
the Bible from the mausoleum.
Thanks. Put it back. She seemed to say.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Alright, so we actually did cover this. I just wasn't paying
32:7.
attention.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Also
Don't get
singing.
your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The
Austin
well
3:16.
Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things.
Yeah, the candle.
Just
the candle.
one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorn.
Unicorns? Are they really?
Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Unicorns in the Bible, are you
Points
sure?
into the hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
God. Right,
I'll have
I'll
a look
get on
around.
with that then.
That's okay.
My home.
Yeah, he said, let's crack on. Oi. Hose lad. Fucking M for murder.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
You
No,
do.
you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about
Yeah,
it.
you were.
I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Oh, that's funny, because I get that joke now.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the De Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great.
Pretty much, yeah.
So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's
Oh,
time.
God. There's sticks, the water findy trick.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet.
Okay, let's
Catch
fuck
you later,
this noise
Lopez.
off.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
There's no point in trying to continue with the mirror theory I had just yet. We need to find ourselves a couple of stickies. What's long, brown and sticky? That's right, everybody. A stick. God, he's so slow.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He doesn't give a fuck. Oh, George, put some effort into it.
The main part of the house was
It's
old.
only the fate of the
but
planet
nowhere
we're
near as
working
old
with
as the
here.
gatehouse
No need to
section.
rush. Do I need to go to Ireland to find some sticks? Stick plus stick. Sticky. Gimme stick. Let's piss about with this mirror. Actually, I think I need to put the mirror on this. He's not going to do that yet, is he? I need to put the stick on that to light that. I think that's how that works. The stick on that, the mirror on that to light that. Pretty sure that's how that goes. Anyway, there's no sticks in here, so we're going to have to go back into the house and hope that there's some sort of stick formation in there. Unless I've got something, which of course I don't. Which means just more really, really slow walking from George. It's a shame we're not fucking running this on an emulator or something so we could just hit double speed. Right, any sticks?
I wasn't going to put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
You kick it over. Bother the dogs again. Any sticks in here? Yes, actually, loads of sticks. Can I have some? Maybe talking to her will give me a clue.
Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Nothing to talk about. Fantastic. Let's just work through this crap I've got. Nope. No. No.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
Where is this line of questioning going?
Nowhere helpful.
Depending on if you want to grease up my dick. This is really useful. Good. I'm glad that we used all that
I'll have
information.
a look around with that.
Yeah, home is yours. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And cheating. I know, right? Right, I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to ignore the well. I'm going to just try and use the damn mirror with the stick. Because I assumed it was going to go, why would I do that? Or did I actually try that? I don't know. Let's just go and give it a shot. Come on, George. Fucking mirror. Stick. You bastard. Musical cues regardless. That's just music for an ear.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
I mean, these candles are on fire. You could use them. This absolute clart. This guy's doing my tits in. Clues. I know the window pole is long enough. I'm trying. What? Ugh. Not the mirror then. Bastard. You know what? The amount of people that have said keep that shit away from the fire as well. Should have known. Absolute mongoloid. Just set this candle on fire. It's been there for hundreds of years. It's fine. Oh, it's gone out. What a pity. Maybe close the window with it, George. Oh, we're being clever this time. For the first time. Hello. This looks fucked.
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
Okay, so what, we can try again? We can. Okay, this is going reasonably well. And this time, burns right down. Because science. Or because cutscenes. Missing chest piece, is it? Well, it's certainly fucking something, isn't it? Rudimentary butt plug, maybe?
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Cool. Let's put it in the chessboard, shall we? No? Okay then. Let's put it in that statue. No? Okay. Let's go. I could have sworn we had to bring that candle down. Oh well. Takes his time, doesn't he? Oh wait, no, we still need to do the well bit, don't we? Yo, I found this. Can I have a couple of sticks, please?
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
I have this.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it? What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery.
Yes.
You did the right thing.
I did. Look at this paper.
What does this charred tissue suggest to you?
You have pyromaniac tendencies?
Yes.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Very good. Can I have some sticks now? I'd really like some sticks, please. Sticks. Sticks? No? Fuck's sake. Okay. Right. I'm going to quickly BRB. I'm going to go for a piss, check in on the missus, and I will be back within 3 to 5 minutes. 5 or longer? How was that? Probably longer, right? Oh god, I want sticks, don't I? Oh, no, let's talk to Gordon, lad. You might have a clue now that we've found some extra things. 4 minutes, 3 to 5. Check me out, bruh.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
I found this.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah,
Why does everyone jump to key immediately?
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah.
Yeah, we've already covered that, so it's fine.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret
fuck
way
off.
of locating water. Even if it
Fucking
is
carters, it always comes back to that bastard game, doesn't it?
You're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and
Our
walk
Tennessee
around
friend
until
here
the
has
stick
clearly got
twitches
no
and
idea what
dig
that's going to be
there.
about as well.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I assume, you never know, might be a
Yeah,
huge
I
fan.
think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Try for 1 minute next time, I'll do my best.
It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
The answer?
Here.
Good.
That is hazel.
He says, pointing to literally nothing. That one? I guess it must be that one.
I went over to find a suitable stick.
And I found one
believe it.
immediately.
There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. There wasn't a single usable...
So I improvised and smashed it to fuck with my sewer key. Apparently not. My god, they are like rats, aren't they? What is it with these motherfuckers all of a sudden? Bye, followers. Fuck right off. Nice one, Trev. Right. Continue the investigations. Okay. Good investigation. Moving on. Oh, this one got a ban. See, extra naughty. Oh, God. Right, can we talk to him and just point out that there's no Y, and he'll go, oh, well, cut it up.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, we better talk about the old lady.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
My lady.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobar.
You know when she's out the toilet, he's in there sniffing the seat. Hiding under the bed some nights. Masturbating furiously. Has my man's got any shears, do you reckon?
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Oh, there we go. Got one. That's definitely hazel. Right. Let's get into the grass and use it. And then commence with the almighty project of digging with presumably the sewer key. That's the closest I've got to a shovel. I mean, surely that guy has some stuff, but whatever.
It was a thin, supple twig of hazel.
There is nothing to use it with. Or do we use it on this section? I think we might use it on this section, actually. No.
It was a thin...
Yes, and you used it, didn't you, George? Use it with yourself. Use it with fucking something, bro. Probably the gardener. Big delay on your messages. That is unfortunate. Hit refresh, my friend. It might speed your connection right up.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Divine some shit.
Itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Cut to night. Jesus, right. Here we go. Oh, we could be here for a while, couldn't we? Like me just jumping on my kid's tablet. It's turned down enough. It's fine.
You found something.
This is it. This is where we
turned down
find the
enough.
secret of the Templars. Hidden here
How do I
for
stop
hundreds
my
of
own
years,
stream on a tablet?
Lost from the sight of man until
I have
now.
no idea. I'll
The
just turn it
mystery
off.
is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
Probably not.
Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again.
Launch it
Lopez
into
threw
the
can
ocean.
away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The
Accidentally
splash at
found the
end
well.
confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time.
How long has this bastard been
All
tending
those
this garden?
years
He's never
and
looked on the
nobody
other side of that
found it.
bush.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the
Unbelievable.
secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Down we go. Size of that guy's nose, though. Jesus. Okay, this looks fine.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps.
Too distracted
I
by
have
the other
a
bush.
really bad
See,
feeling
now I'm
about
wondering what
this.
kind of pubic line Nico's got, and that just ain't something I should be thinking about. God's sake. You know what would be a good idea? Maybe if we did a little save. I've done one of those in quite some time. I mean, I bet it's neat. That's all I'm saying.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Probably pull that, eh, George?
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Good time that I did a save then. Now we're fine.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
I mean, to be fair, I think that was probably a malfunction. I doubt they designed it that way.
Lopez, I'm fine!
Let's put this really lovely design into this thing that will just fall
Nice
down
try,
and smash.
Templars.
You just go with a straight piece of tablet, wouldn't you? Just fucking straight stone.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It
His
was too
flashlight?
dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
And then we used the mirror, right? No? What about using the mirror there? He's walking over, which is certainly an improvement on doing nothing.
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above. There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't
Socket to
quite
me,
the dead
baby.
end it seemed.
Okay, probably use that on the socket then, right? That makes sense. Does it not?
I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dial.
Oh, God. Great. More director's cut bullshit. I don't know, what the fuck do you want from me? I don't remember what things were occurring. There's going to be something written here though, right? Maybe not. Which was the relevant one? When did the dude get burned at the stake? Burnt. Burnt up all fucked he was. That's not written down, is it? Great. Oh wait, 1314. That is the only number I can... Wait, no, there's some numbers. Oh, there's a lot of numbers. These are the relevant ones though, right? The ones around the outside of the thing. Which will be these, right? Maybe. What have we got? So... 1427. Oh god, right at the top we want 14 and 27 then, I think. Which is not an option. It's not an option. So, let's cheat. Because these puzzles aren't part of the game as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I did that, I just don't understand. What the fuck are you doing here? Enter each number, pressing the button. After reach to register it. 14, 27. I was on the right track then, but I didn't... Where's 14 at? Or do I have to make 14? Which I guess makes sense. Texticles. A reaction on Facebook. Nothing relevant. Okay. That's 14.
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
Okay, this is working. So it's 1427, right? Yeah, okay. You gonna let me check my thing? No? Yes? Right. Fuck, that's a lot, dude. V and 1. Well, let's have a look. We can do a V and 1, can't we? Can't we? No! Back to the cheat list. It is V1. Which... Oh, right, yeah. Okay, I'm with you. Just like that. Just like that, innit? Okay. Let's try and do it properly again. L31. I can't remember. Is that 50? I can't remember what L is. Oh, it's going to take a while to get around, I can tell you that much. Oh, wait, shit. I've already gone past it. I was going for L and then going to do the X's elsewhere, but obviously they're there. Just the one? Or is it V1? It is just one. That's going to take a while to get around regardless. Smashed it. Next up. This is going to take forever. 3, 1, 17. Well, it could have been quicker the other way, but that's at the bottom now, so I may as well go this way. Imagine if I got it wrong and it reset the whole thing. Lose my fucking mind. 12:25. Okay. That's not too... Oh god, it's all the way round again. And we're done. Right?
Oh, yes!
Thank
Bonus points for
Christ.
that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
They never do with the ladies. You know what I'm saying. There's the fucking chess piece in that dead fucker's hands. Are they kids though? Because that's a bit grim.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Give her the chess piece.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably
they were
want to be
children.
alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Where'd the shot go to? I took the shot away after the incident.
George.
I'll give you your dad though.
Come in, Josh. It's good to see you again.
Don't worry, I'll put
Is
the
it?
shot back. Eventually.
Sure.
Only two things.
What did you find in Spain?
Without
Just
Andre,
save it.
we
Save it.
wouldn't
The
have
shot
got
will come
this
back.
far, Josh.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground
Just not ready for the
chamber
shot
at
to
the
come back
bottom
yet.
of a well. The
Glad
Templars
I've
had left the
removed all the liquor
tapestry
bottles from
showing
the
a
room.
chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, Josh.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
Josh found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was
Fuck
only
you,
my
Lolo.
cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island
Yeah.
of Britain.
I
Are
know
you
that
sure?
bit, dickhead.
The map didn't look much like Britain.
But,
How come
yeah, he
Caesar
did.
described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
Not a
It
lot's
hasn't
changed.
much,
Ah,
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract
true.
from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in their wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William
Yeah.
Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets
alright, the
better.
boys are on the same page.
Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
Let's go, team.
Cancel.
Andre,
Good.
you've been loads of help, but
What
Fuck
George
off.
is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
You cunt.
We understand you've got commitments.
You cunt.
Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
You
We'll
lovely
see
man.
it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
You cunt. Important to get those words in, I felt. Fucking hell, puzzles on the goddamn train now. Wait. This is not all that it seems.
Pardon me.
Look at the face.
She must be deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Sterling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Also, I was the one wearing the
That's
nose.
a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
I've burnt my tongue. I
Does
can
the
feel
name
a little
Merlin mean
blip on
anything
it.
to you?
It's doing my
Merlin.
tits in. Feels like there's something in my mouth, and there's just not.
Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
I burnt fuck out the top of my mouth, I know that much, because a shitload of
You know
skin came off it
Sterling
earlier.
well.
Yes, I do. Is that where you two love
Good dinner though,
about?
worth it.
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No. Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Sterling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Yeah.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I've picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
Every time you eat... Yeah, in it, man. So much
What's the
burny
title of
mouth.
The Crooked
It's got to get the food in your face before it's cold.
By Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not.
From the clues.
His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Do you want to shake me
Do
hand
you know
again?
what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
Right, okay, we're
I'm
learning.
sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
You shouldn't be.
Right, time to bail out the window yet?
Where are you going, George?
Nowhere.
spell it
Sorry.
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
I don't trust
Oh,
that guy. Do we not recognise that guy's face?
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Come on, George, use your fucking brain. You've seen this guy 3 times now.
Off to Sterling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
Ah, pubs. I
don't
remember
wanna
them.
worry you,
I used to
but
work in one
there was
before
something familiar about that guy.
the pandemic.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Yeah, well, maybe that's because you know that he's one of the Templars. You stupid
Can't
bastard.
you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm a fucking good chef. Eat my dick. It's just one of my ingredients. Footy fan.
Hi. Having a
Are
party?
you going to be a Geordie?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join
It is
us,
a Geordie.
Away, Basha, wake up, man.
Away, man!
Company.
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap, sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
What is that stuff you're drinking?
Is it Nuki Brown?
Smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you.
Ugh.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Look at this
He's drunk away,
photograph.
and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, man, but I was close, you know.
Would you like a red nose?
No, thanks, pal, I got one of my own.
Fair.
Do you know what this is?
No, man, what is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
It's got to be
Well,
way
won't
after
catch
6
me up
AM in
with
Oz
that,
right
pal.
now. It's
If I
fucking
wanted to
25
catch
past
you
1.
out, I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Well, maybe she's my pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know.
25 past. Oh, right, what, to get up?
See you later.
Yeah. Trying to think of the time. Was it 25 past 11?
Didn't open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Yeah, fair enough. I was actually trying to leave. I should save this game. Anything to be seen? No. Away, man!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Gang
yes,
Hotel.
Steve.
Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded
Oh,
me
well
of.
done, George.
Marquez murder.
Oh, there goes the title music again. Oh, look at that, they're gone.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Oh, there we go. He's saying it. He's in love with her. And we can't go this way. Cool. Let's save again. We'll just overwrite the last one. It's not a problem. Let's go and fuck this day's guy up. This guy's day up.
I
What?
really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy.
Well, maybe, I don't know, do something else?
The door was...
Oh, I know. We need to go and play The Last Express. Can't get out the window in here. This one we can. We're facing the other way. Newcastle. Not sure what that accent was. Try my best. Bro, come on. I'll give you nothing. I've got nothing in my inventory worth having. Right. 100% going to puzzle this one out. I don't want to cheat on this one. I'm sure we can suss it. There's not a lot of places to go, you know? I feel like these should be probably like bouncing a bit though. I'll just walk straight past it.
The door was...
No, we can't.
I really didn't want... Guido looked like a weasel. He also looked like the kind of man who wouldn't sleep or murder.
Shake his hand. Photo his hand. Knows his hand. I've got to work this out on my own. By on my own, I mean, if you've got any suggestions, by all means, throw them at me. We can do this. Plural. Why is there an empty carriage if I can't do something in here, you know what I mean? By empty carriage, I mean compartment. I've been on the fucking Hogwarts Express. What about you? These goddamn graphics.
Hey, buddy. Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans like. Slow action at Brightlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict
Football firm, no doubt.
called Brightlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal. I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, man. An old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted. I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
See you later.
Can I go out your window? Ah, yes I can.
Do it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
He's a lunatic.
Hold on now.
We should have saved.
Your hand, like.
That man is fucking leathered. Jesus Christ. We save now. I'd feel very comfortable saving now. Good. Right, again, overwrite 17, it's probably fine. What a lad. Fucking A, right. Are you sure you're from Tennessee? You are speaking with such Englishness. Down I go, I guess. Oh, fucking hell, it's kicking off. Ah, he's fucked. The nose. I'm glad I saved, because I'm...
And now was...
Ah, right. Unintentional. Well, it's on point.
You saved our lives, but why?
We are always on the same side. Stobart, different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Demolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George.
You, me,
my journey.
And her, I guess.
At the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy.
Welcome to the supernatural.
By the alignment
Good old
of
broken
the
sword.
Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St.
Fuck me,
Ninian.
that reminds me, there's an actual dragon in Broken Sword 3, isn't there? An
Templars
actual
with the power
fucking dragon.
Which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Right, so why'd you try and
How
shoot
did you
me?
escape from the bull's head?
It is a
All that.
long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village, Stobart. For Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
Why'd you try and kill me though, brother?
No. No way. No way.
Cool, see ya.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Wasted his energy saying one last thing when he should have just told me the thing. Right. Getting
Where
off.
do you think you're going?
Don't worry,
the train.
I hadn't forgotten about you.
And tell me this instant, George Stobart.
I will. When I'm ready.
Indeed. Not what I'm into, but sure.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
I'm sorry, did we give her a
Necklin pointed
sneaky,
that gun at
sneaky
me.
kiss?
I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of my list.
George.
Punch! Rapist!
George, we've got to get off the train. Beckland could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Kick him in the head on the way out, it'll be fine.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London.
Is the
And
train
I've been
not
traveling
stopped?
on a return ticket.
Whatever. We're nearly done. This is it. It involves gargoyles and biros, if I recall.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
Fuck's sake,
We're going to
George.
shop our way to victory?
2
Fuck
kilos
it
of
hell.
plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't
Yeah, okay,
work
George.
that way.
That's definitely...
It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the
So small
English Civil
explosions
War
this
in
way.
mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah?
See?
What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy.
Right,
the
come on.
sword
I
of
want to
the
nail
poet.
this before I fucking shut this down. Because there is no point in shutting this down when we are this close to the end. So let's crack on. See, gargoyle. And at some point a biro, I'm sure. These leaves look important because they've got cogs. Cog leaves.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Clay pipe, biro, same difference. Gonna need that.
The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve.
Yeah, but I need it. There we go.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
It's fine, it's not a problem, George. Check it out. What we're going to do is we're going to put the old pipe in
With the
his
clay
gob.
pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely.
I'm
like
not sure that's
somebody's
correct.
granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I
Having a bit of
wondered
fun.
if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay, go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand.
Will
Incur
do.
the demon's wrath and burn in hell. Just
Will do.
if I care.
Will do. Probably take that back. I mean, it is the handle that goes in there.
I pushed the
after all.
handle into the demon's mouth.
But we do need to do something here.
The clay pipe wasn't meant to fit in that hole.
Alright. Are we sure there's not a biro involved?
I was sure that...
What else we got?
Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
Good.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Got biro.
Now that the handle was gone, it
Right.
was easy to remove the
Right.
cog and spindle.
Yep. I know what's up.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Now we just need another one. Checking here again, you never know. Might be outside.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Useful. Anything else?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Has that exhausted its use?
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers.
It was nothing,
short,
right?
hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here.
Smethels?
It was a plastic pentop.
Fucking biro, I told you. Anything else?
I didn't find anything.
Good.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I
fucking
eased
face.
the second eye into place. The cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
Smashing it, bro. Smashing it.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword.
Somehow.
But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
This is the problem with all games like this and films, right? Is that somehow they always find their way in without doing any fucking work. Like, how did they do that? How did they get in? I mean, feasibly, they could have had a bunch of them come in and then have one of them put all that stuff back. But if that cog was so covered in dirt, surely it wouldn't have been, because it would have just been hidden earlier, right? Pipey biro? Pipe bro. No? Cool.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were having some kind of satanic sex ritual.
Nice.
So, what are we waiting for? Will you look at that? Baphomet. Lovino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience. An
Bastard.
important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness
There's only one puzzle
the
left.
reforging of the sword
I just need to
that
remember how
was
to do it.
broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper.
How do you even
of the
begin to set a
temple.
cult like this up in the modern day?
7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon,
America,
sword
how'd you do it?
Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
See, it's fucking kicking off now, son. Just all silence, just them like,
We have
yeah.
watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George.
Well, yes, quite.
Join
I agree.
us in true brotherhood.
He's a bit of a head scratcher, isn't it?
True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are
Yes, yes, you do.
necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Oh, George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund. Kill him.
Kill him. Fucking hayar and shit. So, come on. This old man is not taking the pair of us down. Shots fired. Were you working undercover?
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Maybe not.
Take them. Kill them.
Kill them.
They will not escape.
This is legit what Trump is saying, wherever he's hiding away at the moment.
If it isn't the great detective
Kill them.
and his beautiful assistant, it's going
Got a
to
light.
be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
Got a light.
What are we going to do?
Probably use this torch here, I reckon.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us.
Okay, bruh.
Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool.
Skip to the end.
It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
Probably pick the guns up from this pile.
But Nico
Muskets.
had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Yeah, that'll work. Sultry. On the cheeky kiss. Lovely. Lovely to see. Good job. And only mild destruction of a
We didn't stay
National
long in
Heritage
Scotland.
Site.
George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month.
Fill a page.
George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers.
Tell me about it. The clowns.
The jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So I dealt with it, and now it's over.
What's the actual ending, though?
Hey, did I ever tell you the
Or
one
was
about
that
the
it?
old
You just
Irish
get the
couple
kiss
in
and then it
lottery?
cuts to the end.
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
Classic. No credits needed here. What's this? Thank you for playing Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Director's Cut. 2010 marks Revolution's 20th anniversary back in 1990. The Berlin Wall had just fallen. Sierra Creator of the King's Quest series amongst many other adventure titles, ruled supreme in the adventure market, and LucasArts was emerging with a brand new breed of witty, quirky adventure games. Monkey Island was just around the corner. I was development director at the publisher Activision and was keen to set up a development company to challenge the American behemoths. Tony Warrener, a designer programmer with whom I had worked a few years earlier, was bored writing aeronautical software, so was his colleague David Sykes. And Noreen Carmody? Who knows? He was general manager for Activision UK, wanted to move from publishing to development, and then there was more story. There's some story right there. The photograph looks a bit like my mate Chaz Bono, actually. 1990, and then there was some more words. There's another picture. Look at him go. There's Chaz Bono again. There's Lobono. Or possibly Boris from GoldenEye. More words. Here's some sketches. Here's another one. Words, sketches, words, sketches, sketches. Sketches, words, photographs. Bigger Team by 96. Charles Cecil today with slightly less hair. Of course they did Beneath the Still Sky as well. I completely forgot about that. Never played it. There's a small child, which is probably quite a grown-up woman at this point. There's a cat, no doubt dead at this point. There's a man in a stripy shirt, no doubt dead at this point. There's some shoes. By shoes, I mean feet. And very good. A photograph of Constantine's broken sword erected outside York Minster. No shit, York Minster. I was just fucking there not long ago. Like just before lockdown volume 1. So what, February? Like literally, here is York Minster. My hotel is fucking here. It's that close. It's outstandingly. I need to go back. I need to go back, take a picture of that, and throw that shit on Twitter. Fucking insane. What, Beneath the Still Sky? I should play it. I should pick it up. I mean, they just put out a sequel, didn't they? Let's quit this game. Go to my face while I close up. While I'm here, let's have a little nosy on Steam. I mean, I'm convinced I could do a Google and get a Steam key for much cheaper. Good spelling there, Jay. You did it really well. Yes, that one. Please. No. Yes. Free? It's free? It's free! The game is free. Yes, good night, Trevor. I mean, I've not gone yet, but still. I'll hit play game. Preparing to launch. I don't want you to launch it, I just want you to install it, please. 126 megs, fucking hell. That is insane, it's free! It's fucking free! I assume at that file size there's no voicey track though. I can't believe that. How is it free? Well, I mean, if you want yourself a point-and-click game, get on Steam, because Beyond the Steel Sky is free, apparently. Fucking mental. Let's boot it real quick and see what happens. It comes with Scum, so it's emulated, essentially. Well, not emulated, but you know what I mean. No director's cut versions here.
The old man was trying to tell the future.
There is voice.
Looking for pictures in the campfire.
Oh, I see.
This music, man. This MIDI to death. Oh my god. Where are the options for this game? Options? How do I... Just don't want F4 it, eh? Game over, player 1, be vigilant. Fucking hell. Jesus, right, that's probably a more complicated boy to get into. Because it's real old. But again, it's free, so who knows, we might give it a shot. But I didn't see any options for settings, so like volumes and that could be a real pain in the arse. Well, that'll do. That was a good stream. We finished the game. We got a new friend. Thank you, Greenhouse Drummer, for coming through and giving us that cheeky follow. Belter. I'll be back, of course, at some point. Tomorrow, tentatively. Not sure what time, not sure what we're going to play. We might jump back into Luigi's Mansion. We're not done with that yet. We're nearly done, though, so probably wouldn't hurt to jump in there and finish it up. So maybe that tomorrow. If not, probably Blackwell, because we're on Blackwell 2 at the moment, aren't we? That's more pointy clicky fun. Saving Hitman for next week when I've got a cohort to play with me. Yeah, that's probably about it. I'm glad you stopped by too, my friend. Hopefully you'll stop by again and see us in the future. In the meantime, let's drop the old socials. Fucking keyboard, always typing S twice for some reason. There we go. That's where you can find us in the interim. There's no one online worth raiding. There's only 4 of us anyway. So let's call it a night. And I'll see you next time. Motherfuckers, deuces. Much love. Peace. Love, peace. Fuck the police.